Hey guys, I am going to do the June 2019 reading for fire signs, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo for June 2019. So, in the first position, this is a possible problem that we might be facing in June 2019. And we have here, excuse my arm, the Two of Cups. I'm using Zombie Tarot, by the way. So, Two of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. So, Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands as the possible problem or situation that you guys might be dealing with in June. So, for some of you guys, this could have to do with a relationship, a connection, or something that you're emotionally invested in. For some of you, it has to do with like a test of faith or resilience in your relationship or whatever you guys are invested in again. For some, this could be about boundaries being. I really feel like boundaries being crossed. I was going to say boundaries being set. So, for some of you, it could be about boundaries needing to be set, but I really feel like it has to do with boundaries that have been crossed or will be crossed in June, but I really think that this is like past tense crossing of boundaries. There could be other people involved in your situation. I do get an overall feeling of like too many people, um, maybe too many people knowing your business, because I don't think that there's that much privacy or time for yourself, especially like with this Nine of Wands. It's usually like in the Rider-Waite, it's like one guy and he's got all his wands, but in this deck, there's this couple at the bottom, and then there's like 9 zombies here. So I really feel like for some of you guys, um, you might be like trusting, because like this is someone that you trust. For those of you that this is involving another person or other people, it's like you might be trusting that personal things are being kept just between you guys, but in reality, kind of everyone knows what happened. Everyone knows your business. Whatever you think is unknown is known, basically. Um, and it's definitely someone that you trust or they trusted you, and maybe like in a moment of like jealousy or passion or someone got upset and maybe some things might be coming out or some things might be coming out behind your back. I feel like for some of you guys, or it could be like vice versa. Like you could be saying things behind someone's back. It's like a lack of trust in some kind of a connection. So moving on to um, this position has to do with your thinking, your problem solving. It's like if there is a rational approach to the situation. And so we have the Emperor in reverse here. This is the Aries card, so this could be talking about an Aries. So a rational approach would be to take back your power where it has been taken from you or where you may have given it away to someone. The reversed Emperor does have a tendency to abuse their power due to insecurities or like deep-rooted issues. Could be like childhood issues, issues with a father figure, just some kind of deep-rooted issues that cause them to kind of abuse their power. So yeah, it's really important to be mindful that you're not acting this way. And like that could be something that like this is like maybe in the past you might have like done something not so great. Maybe you abused your power, maybe you, I don't know, just yeah, the Emperor in reverse usually gets a pretty bad rap as being like way too controlling. So maybe you were overbearing or controlling, or you just did something that maybe you're not too proud of, and maybe that comes out for some of you guys. um, if you're someone who feels the need to control, like you feel like you need to control everything, this could be about, well, I would feel like this is definitely about releasing that need, because I feel like with the Emperor in reverse that if you're wanting control, you're definitely not going to get it. And so definitely, or really needing to release that need to control. If you feel like you're being controlled by someone or something, this would be about taking back your power from whatever is controlling you. But this could also be talking about self control, self discipline, and commitment to your goals. Being a little more strict than you're currently being on yourself, not someone else, on yourself. Being strict on yourself so that you can achieve what it is that you're setting out to achieve. But definitely needing to release control, or the need to control. So this has to do with beliefs and passion, and how to apply this energy to solve your problem. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse here. Didn't hold it up for you guys. I really love this deck. I'm a sucker for zombie stuff, so very cool. So Six of Wands in reverse. So I think that this has a lot to do with dropping our ego, and for some of us getting off the high horse, depending on your situation, but um, being humble, not blaming others for things that might have gone wrong in the past, or for what might be going wrong right now, not blaming others for that. Also, not bragging about your successes, keeping things to yourself, even if you're up against someone who's trying to bring you down. Like if someone starts involving other people and spreading negative things about you, this would be about like taking the high road and being the bigger person, owning up to whatever needs to be owned up to, but being, I guess, mature enough not to pull up your own receipts and start pointing fingers right back at them, or blaming someone for something, or trying to validate, I did this because you did this kind of thing. Taking the high road. And I think that for some of you guys, it might be really hard, because I get a feeling that someone might be trying to make you look really bad, whether it's true or not. Like you might have done these things. Some of you guys didn't, but some of you did do them. But whatever it is, whether it's true or not, there is someone who doesn't see you in the best light, especially if it was you who crossed boundaries or abused your power in the past or in some way. So, in this position, this is how your emotions affect the situation. And we have the Eight of Cups. I almost said the Knight of Cups looking through the camera. We have the Eight of Cups here. Don't mind my shitty tattoos. All right. So how your guys' emotions affect the situation with the Eight of Cups there. So you might be feeling like you want to, or you need to withdraw from something, leave a situation, detach, or like just move on from something that you've invested a lot into. hopefully you didn't hear my stomach just growl. Um, it hasn't been easy for you guys to detach. Um, Losing my train of thought. Yeah, your emotions could have been really overwhelming, or something just felt too overwhelming. I feel like there could be a feeling of like maybe too much damage has been done somewhere, like in a relationship, or just some kind of past situation, feeling like too much damage has been done, and that it's best for everyone if you just cut your losses and move on from it. Internally, you're really struggling with what's happened somewhere in your life, like a past situation. Um, like the Eight of Cups, like you are walking away from something, but it's not easy to walk away. Like there is the internal struggle. There's a lot of emotion with it. So, yeah, having a hard time with moving on or walking away from whatever it is that you've been invested in. But the thing that I want to point out, especially with this card, um, whatever you're walking away from sees you as getting away with something, or like you're coming out of it totally fine and like unscathed, while they're kind of left behind with the mess. Like they're left behind to pick up what you, like what you fucked up, basically. Like this feels like you fucked up and now you're leaving me, kind of. Especially because like she's all like, she's ready to go. She's got her bag. She's like dressed to the nines. She's ready to go. She's got a trip. She's going somewhere, and you can see what she's walking away from is like a big group of people. That group of nine damn people. Like you remember, of course you remember the Nine of Wands. How like everyone's coming. Everyone's that. I want to point this out actually. I don't know if I already mentioned it, but with this Two of Cups, it's like you're expecting that it's just you. You're having dinner, you're two very different people, and you're having dinner. You think it's just you, but we have this nine of wands here, nine other people coming in to your business. So there's those, oh no, making a mess now. So there's those nine people all in the background coming after you and like dragging on the ground, like, how could you do this to me? Something like that. Um, yeah, so she's all dressed up. She's all dressed up. She's ready to go. She feels like she's off to something better. She's prepared. She wants to live her best life, and she's dressed for it. She's dressed for what she wants. And she's walking away from a very chaotic situation. There's a dead guy on the ground. Maybe that's what you're walking away from. Maybe it feels like a betrayal because it's kind of like you're leaving someone that like you shouldn't be leaving. I don't know. I don't know. That's like a random thought that just came to me. But there's lightning in the sky, and she's trying to get away from it. And so it's like you're putting on a really good front, I would say, because they don't seem to be able to see how hard it actually is for you. They really see like it's not hurting you at all, or like you're not affected. Maybe you're showing them that like, I don't know, you got your hair cut, you got some new clothes, you're trying to look like you're doing really good, but it's actually really hard for you, whatever it is. Yeah, so like I said, putting on a really good front because they don't actually see that you are hurt by whatever happened. Even if you're the one who did the hurting, you are hurt by it, or you were hurt by it, and now you kind of want to live your best life. It'll be different for everyone, but I feel like you're gonna be in those emotions probably. Um, so yeah, it kind of feels like they're all coming after you. They're all dragging behind you, like how, like as if you're not supposed to get away. Like I said, like how could you do this to me? And why don't you care? Because you look like you don't care. You look like you give no fucks. But you do. And I gotta keep saying that. You care a lot, and I think that that's what makes it hard. So in the last position here, um, this is like physical actions that need to be taken, or physical actions to take. And so we have Temperance in reverse here. What is that? I don't know. Blood and vaccine or something. Um, so with Temperance in reverse as physical action to take, I get the feeling that some of you guys will be giving into temptations, or overindulging in some way, maybe as like a quick band-aid. Because I think what happened between you and someone else is like really deep, and you would rather avoid it and do the quick band-aid thing than, well, some of you guys. Um, but this card in this position has everything to do with stepping back, pulling back, and like doing your healing, getting realigned within yourself, and like realigning with your goals. For some of you guys, seeking out professional help for personal imbalances, or just focusing on your own recovery. Definitely not forcing anything to happen a certain way. Yeah, that the Emperor wasn't reversed for nothing. We are letting go of the need to control everything and focusing on our own healing. And I think that this is going to be really freaking hard. Because, like, I feel like we want control and we're just not going to have it. And it's going to be really big to release the need to control things and just focusing on our own healing and really not trying to force things anymore. I wasn't, well, I sort of almost forgot about this Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. But the Nine of Cups usually has to do with wish fulfillment, happiness, getting everything you ever wanted, pretty much. And I like how in this deck she's locked up in the basement. She's got the shotgun shells. She's got the blanket wrapped around her, like she's trying to comfort herself. And she's visualizing that she's on the beach. She's on this beautiful sunny beach. She's not in the basement during a zombie apocalypse. She's in Hawaii. Or like me, I want to go to Bali. I'm in Bali right now. Like that's what she's thinking. And so I really like that because with visualization or manifestation, when you're trying to learn about how to manifest whatever it is you want, they always tell you that you need to visualize that you have what it is that you want. Visualize that you're already living your best life. You're already married to that person. You already have the job. You already have everything you want. You're already in Hawaii. You're already in Bali. So I really like that she's in a very bad situation, but visualizing that she's not. So I don't know. I like that. I think that this is about visualizing and manifesting a good outcome, manifesting more happy times, and not kind of wallowing in the zombie apocalypse that is going on, or whatever hell might happen for you guys in June. Thinking positive thoughts, visualizing good things coming. So I think that that's all I have. I've gone on longer than I wanted to, so I'm just gonna cut it there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that it made sense. I hope you have a good June. Oh yeah, Father's Day is coming, so I hope that